Hi everyone and welcome to my Patreon page. I'm James Prescott. It's really great to have you here. I'm really grateful that you're here. Today I just want to do this little video to tell you a bit about what I do and why I'm asking for your support and how you can support me. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm not going to be too long. I'll just do it very briefly. So first, who am I? I'm James Prescott. I'm an author, I'm a blogger, I'm a podcaster, and I do a bit of writing coaching too. My first book was published this year called Mosaic of Grace. I've also had 3 or 4 ebooks published as well. And I have a podcast called the Poema Podcast. A poema is a word which is about spirituality, creativity, identity and calling. It's from scripture. It talks about us being God's masterpiece, about our lives as works of art. And that's something I'm really passionate about. It's something that I bring into all my work. I bring it into my podcast, I bring it into my blog and my books, and all the creative work that I do. They're the things that I'm really passionate about. I love to encourage people and support people and help people grow, and I want to use my gifts to help serve other people and help you to grow and to find your identity and calling and to deepen your spirituality and explore your creativity. On my podcast, I've had a large number of guests: New York Times best-selling authors, philosophers, theologians, musicians, neuroscientists, all sorts of people who've got something to contribute to this conversation about identity and spirituality and creativity. And that's what I'm really passionate about. And I want to do more. You know, I love creating stuff, and I want to do more with what I'm doing already. And that's really the next part of what I want to talk about, which is how you can help me. I want to increase the production values of my podcast. I want to get it professionally produced. I want to do a soundtrack. I want to get it really high quality. I've not been able to afford to get all that stuff done so far, even though I've really wanted to. And one of the values that I have is doing things well and doing things to the best quality that you can possibly do. And so I want to invest in getting my podcast professionally produced and getting a proper soundtrack and getting it well done every episode, so that when I send it out into the world, that it's really good quality. And that's one way you can. That's one of the reasons I want your support. And in terms of my blog, I have to pay for hosting. I have to pay for my subscriber list, and I want to increase my subscriber list. I want more people to be reading my work, and so to do that, I really need your support. And so that's the other reason I need support. In terms of how you can support me, this isn't really just about giving money. Okay, yes, Patreon is about giving money, but for me, it's more of a creative collaboration. I want you to be involved in the creating of my podcast and of my written work. I want your input. So, whatever level of giving you choose, you'll get creative input into my work. You'll get to suggest podcast guests. You get to suggest topics that I might cover in either my podcast or on my blog, and suggest ideas to me of how I can improve my work. You get to input into that on the Patreon page if you give any money at all. So you get to be part of the creative process, and that really excites me, because creativity is always a collaborative process, and I love to encourage other people to get involved in the creative process. So you get to be part of that if you are a Patreon supporter. At the basic level, you will get extra audio material, and you'll get the podcast early as well. You'll get the podcast a few days before it goes out, and then on the day the podcast goes out, you'll get some extra material which won't go out to anyone else. And if you give up to the next level, you'll get all of that, but also you get extra video material and written material as well. So there's benefits to giving more money, because I want to reward you for your support and thank you for your support, because I'm really grateful for all of you who are willing to contribute and support me in my work. And so I'd really encourage you to just give what you can and to support me. I'm really grateful for anything that you give, and so thank you so much for being part of this and for willing to consider supporting me, and I hope that you'll choose to do that. Have a great day.